Good morning, Norfolk South Raiders. I'm Dr. Glimpf, and I hope you have had a great beginning of the new semester. The month of May, with finals and AP exams, EOCT testing will be here sooner than we think, and we need to reflect and get ready for it. As soon as this video program is over, you will be asked to complete Georgia Health Survey. This survey is an anonymous instrument that identifies safety and health issues that have a negative impact on the student achievement. All students in the state of Georgia are asked to complete it. The survey data will be used to develop a school climate star rating and will be linked to determine if our school is on the right path to school improvement. The survey contains approximately 100 questions and will take about 20 minutes to complete. You will complete the survey during IF on desktop computers or your own devices. Please take the survey seriously, as it will be a part of our school grade. Before we begin the survey, I would like to reflect on many activities that you participated in this fall semester. On the first day of school, we welcome a world public speaker, Kyle Maynard, who talked to us about no worthy excuses. Kyle showed us that no matter how challenging our difficulties may seem, everyone has the ability to overcome them. I sure was motivated to work harder and dream more. During IF, we discussed important topics such as texting and driving, internet safety, bullying, cyberbullying and the legalities of it, election results, technology and education, college and career plans, and diversity. I think everybody had fun during the Mix It Up campaign in the cafeteria in October. You make a big difference by participating in the Make-A-Wish campaign by Macy's by writing letters to Santa. Because of your wonderful participation in Macy's donated a little over $4,000 for the children with serious medical conditions. When I was watching the local news over the winter break and saw the report about several of these children who received Christmas presents, I was touched to know that our Raider family was a part of it as well. Thank you for being so caring and thoughtful.
What is good nutrition? Today, I, Robin Harris, your school nurse, want to talk to you about good nutrition and healthy eating habits. I will be presenting to you the standard. Healthy eating and regular physical activity play a powerful role in preventing obesity and chronic diseases, including heart disease, cancer, and stroke, the three leading causes of death among adults aged 18 or older. You may say most of us aren't 18 or older. That may be true, but according to research, 2/3 of adults and nearly 1 in 3 children are overweight or obese in our country. That's a lot. An obese teenager has a 70% greater risk of becoming an obese adult. Now's the time you can change that. Even if you do not consider yourself obese, eating healthy and staying fit has its rewards. Basically, you will feel better, perform better, and enjoy your life more. Good nutrition is about proper balance of the food you eat. We need a variety of foods. The best meals have a balance of items from the 5 different food groups. Generally speaking, the more colorful the food is, the better it is for you. So to eat right, we are to fill half our plate with veggies and fruits. Also, breakfast is important. I see so many students in the clinic that say they skip breakfast. It has been shown that people who eat breakfast kickstart their metabolism, tend to eat fewer calories through the day, tend to make better food choices throughout the day, do better in school, and are more active. Something to remember about breakfast is that any breakfast is better than no breakfast. You should plan ahead and have quick choices on hand. Sometimes you have to eat on the go. Try to stay away from sugary choices. Maybe grab a banana or an apple. Eat a spoonful of peanut butter for protein. Oatmeal or whole grain cereals are good choices, as well as yogurt or low-fat cheese. If necessary, get up 5 minutes earlier to eat breakfast. To help people make smart food choices, the USDA has designed an easy-to-follow symbol called My Plate. Half of your plate should be vegetables and fruits. About 1/4 of your plate should be grains and 1/4 protein. Drink fat-free or low-fat milk and water instead of sugary drinks. Not every meal you eat will have every food group, but try to include 3 or more. Avoid oversized portions. People today eat way more than they used to and way more than they need to. Portion sizes have been on the increase since 1980. It's all about choices. So the next time you're at a fast food place, think twice before you supersize it. Add more fruits and salads to your diet. Ideally, we should eat 3 balanced meals a day and 1 or 2 healthy snacks, but try to stay away from the vending machines. So 4 important healthy habits are: eat veggies and fruits, drink water, be active, and limit screen time. Also, we need to hydrate the right way. Drink more water and limit sugar drinks. Carry a water bottle with you. Keep one at school. Also, something that I noticed that is popular among the students here at North is energy drinks. Energy drinks are full of caffeine. Caffeine can cause side effects like jitteriness, upset stomach, headaches, and sleep problems, all of which drag you down instead of powering you up. And remember, energy drinks are not the same as sports drinks. They should not be used to rehydrate because they contain so much caffeine. Also, be very careful with supplements. A multivitamin is good for you, but sometimes athletes and bodybuilders tend to take too many supplements and some may not be safe. Read labels and be careful what you ingest. You can't really talk about good nutrition without talking about exercise and activity. We shouldn't be taking in more calories than our bodies can burn, but also we shouldn't take in fewer calories than our bodies need or exercise to the extreme. Dangerous and serious eating disorders are prevalent. Teenagers and young adults are the most susceptible. Due to all the media, we think we should look a certain way. If only we were thin, we would be happy. Or we might feel like life is out of control, so we try to control our world by trying to control our eating habits and exercise habits to obtain a certain body image. This can be very dangerous. On the other hand, make sure your emotions aren't causing you to overeat. Sometimes we eat too much food when we are happy to celebrate an event, or we may eat too much when we are sad or upset. If that is the case, try some physical activity or talk to someone you trust instead. In summary, we are to find balance between food and fun. We are to eat well, be active, and have fun. None of us probably eat healthy all the time. I have presented you the ideal or the standards. Remember, it's all about choices. When you eat, just think which is healthier. Choose wisely. And remember, it's about portion sizes as well. Another thing I would like to remind you is to wash your hands before you eat. No matter how good the food is for you, if your hands have germs on them, you risk getting sick. Remember, good nutrition pays in every area of your life. You are what you eat. If you have any questions regarding nutrition, healthy eating, come see me in the clinic or one of the food and nutrition teachers.
All right, guys. Y'all know who I am. It's Deputy Kingsley. I'm here today to talk about teen driving laws. Teen driving laws in Georgia have 3 phases, which was enacted a few years ago through Joshua's Law. You start out with the Class CP license, the Class D license, and then you go to the Class C license. Your Class CP has a few requirements, but 2 that you definitely must know about. It has a certificate of attendance from the school system, so you cannot miss 10 days unexcused to get your Class CP license, and your parent or guardian has to be there. But you have to remember, the parent or guardian who signs your paperwork can also take away your license until you're 18. The conditions of your Class CP license are that you must have an adult driver who is 21 years or older that is able to drive that vehicle. Your Class D license, which is the second phase, you must have your Class CP for 1 year and 1 day. And you must have another proof of attendance from the school. You also have to have your parent or guardian there again to sign. As I said before though, they can take your license away at any time until you turn 18. You also must have your ADAP certificate from the health class inside the school. You also have driver's education requirements. You have to have 30 hours of driver's ed or virtual driving plus 6 hours of driving experience. You also must complete 40 hours of driving to include 6 hours at night. No driver's ed means no Class D license until you turn 17 years of age. In your Class D conditions, you cannot drive between the hours of 12 and 6 a.m. Your first 6 months, you're only allowed to have immediate family members in the vehicle, so that means no friends. You guys in the C lot down there, y'all know who I'm talking about, 10th graders. You cannot have anybody in your car for the first 6 months. For the second 6 months, you're allowed to have only 1 friend under the age of 21 and immediate family members. After the second 6 months, which is a year, you're allowed to have up to 3 friends in your car under the age of 21. Remember though, if you miss 10 days unexcused until you turn 18, the school can suspend your license. Also, you can have to be suspended for underage consumption, DUI, drug charges. If you're tribunaled from the school, you can be suspended. You need to remember that. Thank you guys.
According to dictionary.com, sedentary is defined as characterized by or requiring a sitting posture, accustomed to sit or rest a great deal, or to take a little exercise. A sedentary lifestyle leads to increased risk of obesity, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and osteoporosis, as well as muscle loss, sleeping difficulties, and aging faster. We have seen an increase in the number of young people suffering from these issues. Health issues that were common in older adults, like type 2 diabetes, are now becoming much more prevalent in teens. This is why it is important to live a healthy, active life now. If you start good habits as a teenager, you are more likely to continue these behaviors throughout your life. It is also easier to change behaviors when you are young. Some easy ways to increase your activity levels include just getting up after sitting for a while and walk around the room. For example, if you have been studying for a while, get up and walk around for 10 minutes or so. Take the stairs instead of an elevator or escalator. For those of you who drive, park further away from the restaurant or store so you can get more walking. Go for a walk after dinner. Exercise with someone. It's easier with a partner to stay motivated. Put down the cell phone and actually talk to your friends while you walk, jog, or ride a bike. Walk your dog. If you like to clean, go for it. This burns calories too. Some of you have to cut the grass at home. Use a push mower instead of a riding mower. Join a sports team. It can be recreational. When you are going from one class to the next, walk faster. Choose the route that takes you outside. It may be longer, but it will be less crowded, allowing for quicker walking, and you might actually get to class on time. There are a lot of little things you can do to increase your activity level, which will decrease your risk of a number of health issues today and later in life. Choose an activity or activities that you enjoy and get out there and have fun.
Hello, Raider family. School safety is always a concern here at North Forsyth. As an administrative team and as a teaching staff, we're always looking at ways to improve safety. In light of recent events in the news, we are constantly looking at and changing things, the way we do things here at North. You're going to watch some video clips. There are going to be a few things that are reminders and a few things to make you aware of, so please enjoy the following clips. The main building has over 19 doors that are accessible from the outside. It's imperative that all visitors come to the front atrium to see Ms. Holtzclaw and sign in. The process is simple. Here, I'd like to see Mr. Seawright. See, the process is simple. Everyone should have a visitor's pass that looks just like this when they're in the building. It's a simple process. They put it on, and they're good to go. One of the things you can do as students is when you're transitioning between classes, if you see someone in the building that doesn't have a visitor's pass, is report it to somebody. Report to the front office or the closest teacher and let them know there's somebody in the building that doesn't have a pass. It's always important to do that. Excuse me just a minute. Excuse me, can I help you?
I'm good. I'm here to see Mr. Seawright.
Have you checked in the front office?
No.
Let me escort you. I'll be right back. One of the things you can do to help keep our school safe is when you're not here at school and you're out searching social media such as Facebook and Twitter, is if you see something on there that you think is threatening to the school or someone at school, the first thing you should do is talk to your parents and report it. As you know, at 3:40 when the bell rings and everyone heads out to the buses, this area out here can get pretty crazy in the afternoons. If you're not riding the bus, we ask that you please walk around on the sidewalks to keep yourself safe. One of the things we are going to do is close some of the doors during the school day. Example of one is the door down here by Mr. Berry's room, and the one by Miss Younghouse's class. And that door way down there, the 500 drop-off in the mornings. One of the questions that always comes up is, what do we do if we're in a lockdown drill and we're in the cafeteria and you're sitting here and you're having lunch and suddenly the announcement comes over, we're in a code red situation. What do you do if you're in the cafeteria? Well, you'll go from sitting from here to sitting here.
Hi, in case you don't know me, my name is Julie Benvenuto and I'm the graduation coach here at North Forsyth High School. It's my goal to ensure that 100% of you listening to this message will graduate from this school. In today's tough economic times, it has become more important than ever for students to stay in school and earn their high school diploma. For example, did you know that students who drop out of high school are 3 times more likely to fall below the poverty line than those who earn their high school diploma? Or that high school dropouts are 4 times as likely to be unemployed? Also, as a high school graduate, you will earn an average of $10,000 more per year than your peers who do not complete high school. Dropping out of high school also has a direct relationship to criminal activity, and over 82% of the people currently in American prisons are high school dropouts. Remember that decisions you make today can affect your life for the next 60+ years. Please avoid becoming one of these statistics. Stay in school, earn your diploma, and earn yourself a better life.
Now it is the time to take the online survey. Please log in into your school student account and find the link under Student Favorites. It will take about 20 minutes for you to complete. Please make sure that you log off when you're done. If students take the survey under the same account, it will count only as one and will not work. Besides, it is a violation of technology policy to share one account. So, please make sure that you log off before another student uses the computer. If you would like to take the survey on your own device, ask your IF teacher for the link. Thank you so much. Go Raiders!